Hello, everyone. Come on. What happened to that FBI release that they were supposed to do on Tinubu? Or was there? Did they? Was it challenged in court? Was it? I know they said they were going to do it. Is it May 2nd or May 3rd or May 4th? I mean, it's already today. Is what now? Today is May 11th, abi? And yet nothing. How is that? What's going on, people? What is it? But anyway, so I'm sure those are some of the things that are leading credence to what a lot of people have been alluding to. One of them is David Hundeyin, who has consistently insisted that Tinubu is what do they call this thing now? It's a there's this thing they call it in espionage terms. So what was it? Oh my goodness! Say sometimes this thing is just be this thing. But anyway, shall I say puppet? But I'm trying to remember the kind of term they use. This, but there is a puppet of France and US, and he's not there to work for Nigeria. He's just there to do their bidding and do whatever it is. And even some have said several times that, look, all the time that Tinubu will run kitty kata kata all the way to France, that basically what he's doing is reporting to his masters and telling them everything that is going on, reporting to them, and only God knows what it is that he's mortgaging every one of us for. That's what a lot of people who have said that he's their puppet and he's doing all sorts. And then there are the ones who have also said that, of course, because of Tinubu's drug, history. Remember, he had to forfeit, is it $460,000 a long time ago of drug money to the US. And that's part of the things that they want to get all of that document, all of the court trial document, what went on, what was it, what was the crime, how was it, and everything. And the last time they said they were going to, bring out that document on the it's supposed to be in the first week of May, and up to now we haven't seen that. I remember FBI and a good number of the other agencies in US were compelled to actually bring out this document. It was for CIA. They are the grants on which they gave that. It was, there's something, I can't even remember what they call that thing nowadays. There's one grant that they gave. CIA were giving the opportunity not to. So the judgment that they got was that, okay, they don't have to put it up, but the rest were asked to put it up. So where is that document up till now? David Hundeyin has stated that Bola Tinubu is not ruling in the interest of Nigeria. I think everybody knows that already, except those who are psychopaths who don't want to see that Mr. Bola Tinubu is not there for the service of Nigerians or to do good by Nigerians. He's just there to enjoy himself, to do what he wants to do, and just to be in control of as much wealth as he can, and distribute it as much as he wants to, and to whom he wants to, and to where he wants it to be, and the way he wants it to be. That has been more of his focus than actually governance and welfare of the people. We saw the other day where Osibajo was calling out to him, taking him on and saying to him he needs to focus on welfare of the people, because governance is all about welfare of the people. But the most interesting thing is that when these people are in government, they never seem to know this thing. It's only when they get out of government that they begin to know it. Yesterday that Osibajo was there, he too, when he was being told, he wasn't even bothered. And it was one of those, I keep reminding all of us not to forget, it was actually Osibajo as the acting, president, that started clamp down on the civic space, shrinking the civic space, started attacking protesters. It wasn't even Buhari, it was in 2017. Most times many people are shocked until I bring the evidence to them. You know why I know? Because I was part of those at that protest. The first time they started doing it, and they stopped people from coming out at the Unity Fountain. That was where even Shia, they attacked both us and the Shia. The Shia left and we're going on the sea. We refused to leave the Unity Fountain. But anyway, let me come back to David Hundeyin, where he said in an interview that Nigerians did not vote for Tinubu, and for verifiable documents, Tinubu did not win the election. Absolutely, Tinubu rigged the election. He did not win the 2023 election. And as far as I'm concerned, he's an illegitimate president who is occupying an office that he ought not to occupy. His words. So this is David Hunde say, if you've read my documents, if you've done your research, you discover that the person who is supposedly sitting in Aso Rock as the president of Nigeria is not actually working for Nigeria. It's actually a U.S. intelligent asset. That's the word I was looking for. And then sometimes it's spy, but sometimes they want to put it in a diplomatically whatever I mean. They will say he's an asset. It's actually a U.S. intelligent asset occupying the post as president because U.S. authorities are well aware of his history and of his past. I don't know anything about this, so like he has said, he has the facts, he has the documents, and all of that. But one of the things that I find, sometimes irritating is how we Nigerians we feel that, oh, the US is the one that will be in charge of by our politics, or is the one that makes sure things happen, all these that. We can decide to make things happen when we want to happen. As far as concerned, it's excuses people use to not put down the work. You see those politicians, you see these corrupt politicians that we have, these charlatans we have, they don't have two heads, they have only one head. And if we two sit down and put effort to it, we will beat them in the game of politics. See 8 months, 8 months that we did in 2023, see the changes, see the tears, premium tears that they brought out from there, see the way it shook them. Imagine if we put 4 years of putting in strategy, doing the right thing, gathering momentum, gathering people, you will get there. So it's not even whether then at that time, whether US like it to, whether France like it to, whether UK like it to, Germany, however country that it is, it wouldn't matter. What would matter would be what majority of the Nigerian people like and want. And so he went on to say that we did not vote for him, he did not win the election, and based on the data by UN government itself, it is visible to the blind that and audible to the deaf, he wasn't even close to winning the election. Yet some of these powerful countries have strictly decided that we have foreign policy objectives, we have foreign policy goals, and one of these goals is to whatever reason keep our from Africa, from West African in Nigeria in someone who is completely viable, someone who essentially can be blackmailed. And when we talk about this blackmail, really, what is even this blackmail that they're going to do, that he did drugs? Nigerians, will they do anything? Nigerians have capacity to focus on people that owe them nothing rather than the people that owe them a lot. Some people say, this is the first to do. Some people say, this, that, move. So I really don't know, but hey, this is what it is. He said, essentially, now he continued by saying, essentially, right now, Nigeria is a name, but we're essentially under some sort of foreign operation. That is the way I see it, because the person who is wielding the power of the state as president is not working in the interest of the country. He's not working for us. We didn't vote him there, and he's not answerable to us. He's answerable to Paris. He's answerable to DC, to London, except us, the 200 million people in Nigeria. So what do you think about that? Do you think Tinubu is an active asset for US, France? Is he a puppet and all of that? Just drop your comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.